Well, hi Geminis! Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Geminis, let's find out what you can expect coming up in your life. And there you are, right there. The Lovers, that's your card, Gemini. Okay. The overall energy of your reading is the Ten of Wands. Well, that's a good card, actually. The Ten of Wands tells me you've been carrying a burden, okay? And whatever this burden is, you're going to be able to let it go. Because there's no 11 of Wands. You see this figure is hunched over. They can only carry those wands so long and before you let them go. And they're going to have to drop those wands. So the end of your burden is coming near. Up here in your highest energy is the Empress. This is a good card. This is your energy. This can be Libra or Taurus. That could be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. But this is about male or female. All the cards are male or female. This is about your qualities of the kind of human being that you are. You're beautiful human being. You are loving and kind and thoughtful and considerate and generous, and I can go on and on. You have so many great qualities about you. If you're a parent, you're an excellent parent. So the Empress, the universe is putting this out there because whoever you let into your life that you want to spend maybe the rest of your life with must have a lot of those same qualities, or it will not work because there'll be too much conflict. So you need someone who has a lot of the same values and ideals that you have. Next to the Empress is the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands, right above the Ten of Wands, yeah, you're going to drop those Ten of Wands because you have a fresh start and a new beginning coming along. And that's what the Ace of Wands is all about. See that wand just blossoming and blooming. It's right next to the Five of Cups. Yeah, you've been looking at the spilled cups. That's a burden. You've been looking at disappointment in love. Well, I call this the card of hope because there's two full cups right below this, right on the other side of this figure. So in turning around, you will see the hope and love, and it's right next to the Ace of Wands, and I think that's exactly what's going to be happening here. Under the Empress, the Lovers. There's your card, Gemini. But more importantly, this is the card of, or the energy of this card is about your guardian angels. There's your spirit guides and guardian angels. Hands out, arms out. They're trying to bring you together with a divine soulmate. This is a soulmate you've been lovers with in another life. That's why it's called the Lovers. Now there could be some unfinished business, a soulmate contract or something that you need to fulfill, but for whatever reasons, your guardian angels and spirit guides are trying to bring you together or keep you together with a divine soulmate. It looks like there will be a fresh start and new beginning. It looks like maybe you already know this person because you're carrying a burden here. For whatever reasons, maybe you don't know this person. But there is a divine soulmate around you or coming in. On the other side of the Ten of Wands is the Seven of Wands. This is like, and this is under the Five of Cups, looking at the spilled cups. There is an energy that you don't want back in, okay? You're in self-defense mode here. And it has to do with the burden, and the burden also has to do with those spilled cups. So someone has kicked a cup of love over here, and I feel like they try to come back in, but you don't want them to. Either that or everybody has an opinion, okay? about this situation, and it's like, no, you'll listen to yourself. You don't need everybody's opinion about this, but you do let the burden go. I think this is like a previous, it feels like a previous breakup, and they try to come back in is really what it feels like, but you won't allow them to. And to me, it's like good, because your guardian angels and spirit guides are trying to bring, now I don't know, let me keep reading. I can change my mind as I go. But if it is your divine soulmate, things will probably change. It's only that you're looking at spilled cups right now. So let me just keep reading and get some clarity here on this whole reading. I have the moon under the Lovers card, so yes, something's going to be exposed. Something that's been hidden is going to come to light. I'm still kind of swayed. I'm swayed towards the this person coming in still. And I'm swayed toward this being a past relationship. And they might be trying to come back into your life, but you won't let them. So they weren't, deserving of you. And probably good. If that's the case, they probably do not have a lot of the same qualities. But this divine soulmate does. It's right under your card. Okay? So the moon is the card for Pisces. Pisces might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading someplace. But something's going to be revealed. And it's right under the Lovers. It might be a surprise. Something might come to light. It's like something that's been hidden is going to be exposed. So these three being in the road that they're in, I feel like this lover, this divine soulmate, is just kind of waiting for the right timing, not intentionally, but I think through the universe and what's going on, for you to put this other relationship behind you, which you're going to drop those wands, so that they can come in, so that you don't miss them, okay, when they come in. So I think that's what's being hidden, that you don't even know. I think that you will soon discover. My readings don't go past 6 months. I never say they will go anywhere past 6 months. So it's like they're already in play to come in, and just waiting for you to drop your wands and get this other relationship behind you that is not serving you. Now, let me tell you, if this is so far sounding like your reading, then it probably is. If it does not sound like your reading, it probably is not. And I would check your moon sign, because your moon sign is your private and emotional side. Now, I have the High Priestess next to the moon and under the Ten of Wands. I think you can feel the energy. I think you can feel that there's something more out there for you. The High Priestess is the card in the tarot deck for intuition and knowing, and it's right under the Ten of Wands and right next to the moon. So I think that if you listen to yourself and what yourself is telling you, I think that you already feel it. I think you already know there's something better for you out there waiting to come in. Follow your intuition. Your intuitions are running very strong right now. And just follow it. Trust yourself, okay? Just trust yourself so that you can let this burden go. Next to the High Priestess, oh my gosh, is the Three of Cups. Yes, you are blocking every union with whoever kicked your cups over. That was a burden. You're actually blocking them from coming back in. Exactly what I thought. Because your intuition's telling you there's somebody better out there for you. And your intuition is right. Let's take out the second part of this reading. They're very much better. They have a lot of the same qualities that you have. They're divine. There's going to be a really strong connection between the two of you when the Lovers, when that person comes in, the both of you, I mean, you're not going to be able to deny the connection. Yeah, so up here in your highest energy, I have the Hermit. You have been seeking guidance from the universe, trying to figure out what your path is going forward. Okay? So I always look around the Hermit because it's very spiritual. Hermit shining the lantern, and they're trying to tell you something. Okay? So the lantern's being shined on the Five of Cups. Yes, they know you're looking at the spilled cups, but actually, when you look at this card situation, the Hermit's looking at the upright cups. They're saying, turn around. See, there's two cups of love here, and there's two in the lovers here, and I think they just want you to turn around and see the hope and love. They also are aware, I think you may have been, you got this feeling of rejection or abandonment or left out in the cold or loneliness going on here in your highest energy. The Five of Pentacles. You can come out of the cold, but I think this is part of this relationship that I think the Hermit is saying, don't give up on love because of this relationship here that is trying to come back in, and you won't let them come back in because there's two full cups waiting for you. And then we have the Two of Cups next to the Five of Pentacles. Now, they were a soulmate, they were a lover, and they were friends. But I think they were treating the relationship as if it was a friends of benefits relationship. That's what I think. And I think that's what causes you to be lonely and to feel rejection here and there and everywhere. It's like, I'm surprised the Knight of Wands isn't here. But I feel like they just, you know, they have feelings for you. It's not that they don't. It's just that that's as far as I want to take it as friends, okay? So, the truth. We have the Ace of Swords under the Hermit and next to the Seven of Wands. So you gather up, you know the truth, and it might come through a conversation. They might actually even tell you this is how they want the relationship to go. And you were like, well, I was hoping for something else, and then, you know, and then they try to come back in, have a friends of benefits. You're like, no, no, I need more in my life than this. So the Ace of Swords is all about truth and clarity through conversation. And so whatever comes out of that conversation, it causes you to put your sword up. And this is under the Five of Pentacles, because they always leave you feeling lonely or rejected or alone, something like that. So your sword goes up in self-protection and seeking truth and clarity, okay? And so you just like decide, hey, look, I'm looking out for myself. I'm putting my sword up, and I'm not letting you back in. So next to the Page of Swords is the Ace of Cups. This is a huge cup of love. Huge. You have three aces in this reading. You got the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. Well, on the back side there of the Page of Swords, you do have a huge love offer coming in. You know what? This lover who's coming in, they are going to be a best friend. We already know they're a divine soulmate, but they're also going to be a best friend, and they're actually going to offer you that cup of love, the big cup of love. Under the Ace of Swords, and next to this reunion card that you will not let come back in, is the Nine of Pentacles. This can be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your chart or someone else's. But the Nine of Pentacles, it's like whoever this other person is that spilled your cups, they just want to be single. They are secure and stable and happy just being them. And this is the way they want to stay. They just want to come in and see you once in a while. They'd come in, you know, with a cup of love. They do have love for you, but they don't want to take it any further. I can see that. And you're on guard about that, and you're on guard about them coming back in and persuading you to accept their cup of love again. Because they're really the Nine of Pentacles, not the Knight of Cups. They can only get away with that so long before you catch on. You know, that's with most relationships that are like this. So I have the Two of Swords next to the Knight of Cups and under the Ace of Cups. Yeah, you're like very much aware. It's like they come in like they have the Ace of Cups, and they don't. They're really the Nine of Pentacles, and they want to stay single. They friends with benefits relationship. The Two of Swords is your energy of having yourself in self-protection, having your heart guarded, having your blindfold on, and you don't even want to deal with them coming back. You don't want to see them coming back. You're tired of them presenting their cup of love as if it's a true cup of love when it's only a temporary friends with benefits. Wow. I'm going to take out the bottom card. Let's see what else we need to know. Oh, the Six of Cups. Well, the Six of Cups is a soulmate card. And, you know, the Six of Cups has the only cup that's allowed to have anything in it, and it is a flower. You may have known this person, because it's mostly talking about who you're letting go than who's coming in, but they're giving you the hope. They're giving you the hope that, like, say, hey, wait a minute, there is a divine soulmate waiting to come in. But I think whoever this other person was, you might have known since childhood, like college or high school, or even as children. But, yeah, it started out pretty sweet here. But it was this soulmate that spilled your cups. And it's right on the Hermit. And that was the connection, because you were soulmates. But we have many, many, many soulmates out there. It's the divine soulmates we don't have as many of, for sure. Because you would have had to be a lover, you know, or in another life. So, I just, you know, it just looks like this reading here, Geminis, for you this time, is all about just kind of protecting yourself. It's about letting this burden go, because this relationship became a heavy burden. Following your intuition. Don't ignore what yourself is telling you, because there's someone out there who will serve you better than whoever it is that's been kicking your cups over and treating this relationship as a friends with benefits, and kind of like pretending to have the love when they're there, but then they leave you alone, and they want to stay single. So, Gemini, this is your reading, and thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.